Well, obviously a terrific win for our players. I couldn't be more proud of the way that we competed. I didn't think we played very well in the first half. I thought we were a little nervous. Really, we started the game. I thought we were getting a lot of good shots, but we didn't make any. Like 1 for 7 maybe to start. I just try to keep convincing our players to hang in there, and you know, if we can make a couple shots and try to bring the game a little closer, I thought we'd have a chance at the end. North Carolina did a good job. They played well for 38 minutes. You know, they really kept us at bay. We made a couple good runs in the second half, and they put it back up to 8 or 10. And then all of a sudden, we obviously got hot and made a couple shots. They turned it over a couple times. And, you know, I thought our kids really executed down the stretch. I thought the last 5 or 6 minutes of regulation and then overtime, we executed our offense really well and got good shots. We got some layups. So it was a fantastic comeback and certainly a terrific win for us.
Coach, when you get off to that rough of a start shooting-wise, especially I think for the first 2 segments of the first half, what kind of things do you have to do to try and remedy that kind of thing?
Well, you're just, as a coach, you're looking at your shot selection. Are you taking bad shots? If you're taking bad shots, then you know you're not going to make a very good percentage. If you feel like you're getting good shots, then you need to encourage your players to keep shooting. You know, we don't have a big post presence, so we're going to have to shoot some threes to beat bigger teams. And our team knows that, and you know, that's the one thing that's powerful about the three-point shot is if you make 3 in a row, you can make 3 in a row in a minute, and their 10-point lead is gone. And that's what's really hard about finishing games. When you're playing with a lead and it's, you know, you're not going to shoot as quickly, you're just naturally going to be a little bit more passive, and the team who's behind is playing just the other way. They're in an attack mode. And so they're aggressively making plays. And if you make a couple good plays in a row, you have a chance to steal momentum. And that's kind of what happened today.
Brad, Amir kind of dragged you through the end of regulation there. And what could you kind of see with him? And then were you surprised UNC didn't foul up 3 at the end?
No, because, you know, I've done both. I do both. Sometimes I foul, sometimes I don't foul. We fouled at NC State last year and lost the game. A 90% free throw shooter missed 4 free throws down the stretch, and we ended up losing, fouling, with 9 seconds left. And so, you know, I guess the numbers say to do it, but, you know, as coaches, you know, we play it with our gut. The guy across from me is in the Hall of Fame. He's won 3 national titles. I think if I were his fan base, I'd live with his decision making.
And Amir?
Amir was fantastic. You know, we ran a great play on that last basket to get him a shot. A little squeeze play that got him a tough, and it wasn't, I mean, it was contested. He made a big time shot, and you know, that's what good players do is they've got to carry their team in difficult situations. He made a terrific layup in overtime where he attacked and finished with his left. You know, he made high-level plays, and that's what you got to do. You got to have guys that are doing that to win at this level.
Coach, to end the streak, to end the streak, I mean, how important was that? I'm sure you guys were just so tired of hearing about it.
Yeah, you know, yes. I mean, we don't, it's probably not as big a mountain like down in Clemson every day as people think it is. We're certainly glad to have it past us and not be asked about it anymore, and we can move on to other things that we need to accomplish in our program. But you know, it's just nice for former players and fans and everybody that like we can put that to bed. And now it's over, and again, we can try to do better things. And this was a great road win. You know, road wins in this league are hard, and to come back the way we did to do it just makes you really proud as a coach of your players.
Right, what can this win do for this team right now, just in terms of the springboard and everything?
Yeah, you know, I hope we can build on it. We've actually played reasonably well since Christmas. Like, I thought we played well in the Miami game and made some bad plays down the stretch and lost it. But we really controlled the game. So that one got away from us. And then we played very well against NC State. And we didn't play as well for the full 40 minutes tonight, but we did play well when it mattered most. We played well down the stretch. And so it was, you know, you hope that your players that put in those positions can finish some games like that, because that's how we're going to win. We're not going to blow people out. We're going to win close games. We're going to be in close games if we're doing our job. And so for us, we have to have some success doing it. This team, has accomplished some special things. Most people don't know much about it, but the World University Game gold medal that we won representing the United States was remarkable. And we won like 4 games like this, where we were behind and came back and won, or somebody on our team made big free throws or a shot, or we had to get 2 stops in a row in the last 30 seconds to win. So our team, this team has won some games like that, and it's ironic because last year's team, more talented, we lost a bunch of them. We didn't seem to. That shot by Brandon Robinson would have gone in and would have been, another over. I mean, I lived that last year. It was, the same kind of things. Or Amir's shot would not have gone in. And so sometimes you got to be a little bit lucky. Today we were a little bit fortunate, no question. And we'll hopefully build on this, and it gives our guys confidence to play well in this league.
I know you said the streak doesn't mean as much as people may think it does in Clemson, but we saw the post-game celebration on the
Yeah.
floor. I see some of it in your hair right
Mhm.
now, I think, too. What exactly does it mean to you guys?
It just means that we don't have to deal with it anymore, to be honest with you. It's always great to win games like this, especially, again, the way we won the game, too. Like, to come back and to keep fighting for 40 minutes when you don't have your best stuff for a while, and it doesn't look like you're gonna win. And then your guys just keep trying to play the next play, win the next play, put us in a position to give us a chance. Let's put some pressure on them to make a mistake, and then can we capitalize? And then all of a sudden, you do that, and then in overtime, you gotta go win again. You have to go win the next 5 minutes in Chapel Hill with the streak on the line and the pressure and everything with it, and our guys didn't buckle. Like, we played great in the last 5 minutes. And so our team, like, to win it that way, I think is really special. And obviously it meant a lot to our guys. We got a couple kids from North Carolina on our team. They probably hear about it even more than the rest of us, but there's no question this was a significant win. I'm not trying to downplay it at all. This was a big time win for our guys.
For
Coach.
you personally, oh, go ahead.
What's going on?
Not much, how you doing?
Good.
Okay, you mentioned past games, and you've had 2 big comebacks this year.
Yeah.
TCU back in
Yes.
November and this one. How are they similar, how are they different?
The TCU game, Amir led us back again. He made some big-time plays. There were really a lot of similarities. I don't know if we made quite as many threes down the stretch, but we were being outplayed, and we were being outplayed today. And in both games, we just kind of kept playing. And our guys have had a knack for just not giving in. And we have executed well in late in games when we needed it, and this team has done that in both those games.
Any more questions?
Coach, Tevin Mack really calmed down and started making shots, but when he fouled out, what'd you tell the team to encourage him even at that point?
You know what? We have a lot of confidence. Hunter Tyson is going to be a good player for us. He's been a little streaky, but he's developing. He's developing nicely, and we have confidence in him. And our guys believe in Hunter. We want him to shoot shots. He made a 3. He had a great little slip play layup, and he rebounds the ball. He fights in there. I mean, he's not real big and strong right now. The weight room is where he needs to spend most of his time, but he's a guy who's an improving player. And what was really good is we had some younger players like a John Newman and a Hunter Tyson who were sophomores that really didn't play much as freshmen, that they need to step up and make plays this year. And both those kids kind of did at times. And that's what you want to see in your program, is players getting better. And those 2 guys did.
I heard you describe what Newman meant to this ball club out there today.
You know what? He's a great energy giver. Like, he can play all day. He's one of those guys that rarely gets tired. He's a very good athlete. He's just learning how to be a really good player and score. Like, he's learning how to score in different ways. He played for a fantastic coach and program at Greensboro Day, Freddie Johnson. I mean, that's as good as it gets. So he was well prepared. But he's just a guy that needed a year to kind of, figure out the level. And he's starting to do that now, and now he's getting more opportunity, and he's really starting to capitalize.
All good?
Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it.